She's so fine. Hell of her blows my mind. Hell of her lights my day.
What's good, guys? This story is coming out of Raleigh, North Carolina, and I want to thank Marie722 for sending it to me. Suspect in slaying of North Carolina woman 20 is her roommate, who had attended the same school. Police have yet to say how Christina Maria Matos was killed or why.
She said, I just feel like something's going to happen to me. I just don't feel safe.
Farrell says Matos found a diary that Hernandez-Mendez kept where he wrote about Matos. Farrell says whatever was inside scared Matos, but no one thought anything of it.
Christina had found a diary of infatuations, and it made her really nervous, but she kept it to herself.
911, what's the location of your emergency?
I have a concern about a missing person. I don't have a case number, but I was really curious to see if her family called in about it. I have her address. I know where she was last seen, how long ago, it was on Friday.
An arrest has been made in the killing of North Carolina college student Christina Maria Matos, who was found dead inside her locked bedroom on Sunday, 2 days after celebrating her 20th birthday. Eric Hernandez-Mendez, 20, was charged with first-degree murder Wednesday, according to a press release from the Raleigh Police Department.
WRAL News has learned more about their relationship, including that the two were married.
According to investigators, Hernandez-Mendez and Matos were roommates. At this point, authorities are not saying how Matos was killed or what may have driven Hernandez-Mendez's alleged crime. The suspect was in court Thursday for a preliminary hearing, but was not asked to enter a plea. He does not yet have an attorney who could speak on his behalf. We were unable to locate any of Hernandez-Mendez's relatives for comment. Matos grew up in Clayton, North Carolina, and worked several jobs. Recently, she had been waitressing at an area nightclub. Matos had taken classes in the fall at Wake Technical Community College, but wasn't enrolled at the school this spring. Yolanda Matos, Christina's mother, spoke to the News and Observer after attending Thursday's hearing. The grieving mom said she's stunned someone her daughter had known for years would allegedly do her harm. Quote, "I can't believe the kids, the persons. They killed her in her house, her apartment," she told the paper. "As a mother, you live your life for your kids."
It's terrible because I think when somebody can you not know, but when you know the people and his friend, it's very hard, it's very painful. Because what happened when the human being, what happened when the love, what happened when the friendships? So you can't trust nobody, what happened, because she's supposed safe, she's supposed with the friends, a long time ago, because I can't believe something happened like that, no expectation. I have a friend for all my life in elementary school, and still have a sister years old, still my friends. So this is that for me, for my family, because what happened? Why the humans do something like that? No respect, no remorse, no love. So it's
Now
tough.
let's switch over and read from this other article as well. And it's titled, "Friend Says Man's Bid for Green Card Linked to Marriage, Woman's Killing in Raleigh." A friend of Christina Marie Matos said the man accused of murdering her is an immigrant who offered to pay Matos $15,000 to marry him so he could stay in the country, media outlets reported Friday.
Her friends tell me they think the marriage was based on ulterior motives. We're not reporting their theories since police won't confirm or provide any information about that.
Matos, 20, and Eric Hernandez-Mendez, also 20, received a marriage license February the 12th, 2021, and got married on March the 29th, 2021, less than a week before the killing, according to county records.
I can tell you this was a shock to Christina Matos' family. I spoke to her father off camera today. He tells me he had no idea the two were married. I also spoke to one of Matos' close friends. She tells me the marriage was part of a bigger plan, one she never imagined would play out this way.
told her that he was going to give her $15,000 in exchange for her signing the papers, and she had the intention, okay, we'll divorce after 3 years because he told her I'm an illegal immigrant.
Matos was found dead in the signature 1505 apartment on Hillsborough Street that she shared with 2 roommates near the NC State University campus after police did a welfare check Sunday night. She had just turned 20 years old on Friday.
He's coming by and said, I want to tell you something. And I said, yes. You find Christina? And she said, yeah, we found it. And me excited, where? Where is she? And I said, I'm sorry, guys. We find Christina in her room. And she's deceased. Everything is coming down in my life. I wanna scream. I wanna yell. I wanna yell, say, why, Christina? Why to us? We need justice. We need justice for Christina.
Matos' father tells me he believes her murder was planned. Farrell says, looking back, all the signs were there.
She was a beautiful girl.
Tonight in Clayton, a mother and father grieving and desperate for answers.
We want to know what happened.
And I can't believe it. I need answer. I need the justice.
Matos was reported missing when she didn't show up to her own 20th birthday party last weekend. A present still sits in her car parked near her apartment.
Hernandez-Mendez, one of her roommates and a classmate of hers in last year's graduating class at Clayton High School, has been charged with first-degree murder. Police have not said how Matos died. Saturday afternoon, a memorial to Matos stood in front of the Hillsborough Street apartment building. Dozens of prayer candles had been left at the corner of the signature 1505 apartment building, as well as several empty liquor bottles with roses and other flowers standing in them. A New York Yankees hat was sitting under a happy birthday balloon. Matos, who was born in Queens, was found dead last Sunday. She turned 20 years old on Friday, April the 2nd. Hernandez-Mendez made his first court appearance Thursday, where he asked to be represented by the Capital Defender's Office. A judge told him, if convicted, he could face the death penalty or life in prison without parole. Matos and Hernandez-Mendez were not involved romantically. Friends of Matos told ABC 11, the News and Observer's media partner. The marriage was a way for Hernandez-Mendez to obtain his green card. Savannah Farrell, a friend of Matos, told ABC 11, quote, he came to Christina in hopes that they could get married and he could be a legal citizen, and he promised, okay, if we marry, I'll give you $15,000 and we kind of go our separate ways and eventually get divorced in 3 years, end quote. Christina had the full intention just to get divorced, get her check, and be gone. Farrell told WRAL that Matos planned to use the money to help her family.
Matos was planning on using that money to help her family.
They were not in love. They were not a couple. He had told her that he was going to give her $15,000 in exchange for her signing the papers, and she had the intention, okay, we'll divorce after 3 years because he told her I'm an illegal immigrant.
The News and Observer was not able to reach Savannah Farrell on Friday. Another friend, Naja Williams, told ABC 11 that Hernandez-Mendez attended a vigil for Matos this week before police charged him with her murder. Quote, he carried the balloons with me. He cried in the car with me. Like I couldn't fathom that, end quote, Williams told ABC 11.
I daydream about different scenarios, and it's genuinely been driving me crazy because I don't think we'll ever physically know what happened. She told me that she was getting married to him because, he's an illegal immigrant, and, Christina was the one that, if you needed her, she'd come through. It was not about the money. It was not about, how much money I could get.
I miss her laugh for sure. She was that type of friend that, you don't have many friends that you can just go up and hug.
And closed the door and I didn't see her after that.
Friend Savannah Farrell remembering the last time she saw Matos.
The family did have a GoFundMe page set up, but it's been taken down. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure if they surpassed their goal or what happened. Her funeral is set for tomorrow, Monday, April the 12th, 2021, though. And another thing I wanted to add is this was her first apartment. And Hernandez-Mendez had actually helped her move out of her parents' house and into this apartment. So her family had met him briefly. Now, I will include the link for the funeral home memorial in the description box if anybody wants to go and light a candle or anything for her. But this story really bothered me. You know, a friend that she had known from middle school to have done this to her. And her brother and her mom had went to the apartment about an hour before the police did. And the mother had a key to get in, but when she went to her bedroom door, it was locked. So she was unable to get into the actual apartment. And that to me is really sad. But, you know, I just wanted to do an appropriate, fitting story on her, the Queen from Queens. That's what comes to mind. Christina Marie Matos, the Queen from Queens. I'm going to end the story on that note, but thanks for watching, guys.